a multi-billion-dollar brand. The first social commerce mobile service. $49, unlimited 4G nationwide voice, text, and data. Solvay, the next thing in mobile. So how do we get them hooked? We go big. We go really big. TV ads, billboards, and radio spots. We shout out to the world that we are here. We cut through the clutter. We put something out there the average person can aspire to, that we get it. With this campaign, we're building a multi-billion-dollar brand people can rally behind.
So how much is this campaign going to cost us?
We're projecting to spend $250 to $300 million the first year. I can show you the breakdown.
No, it's okay. It was a great presentation, great campaign. In fact, it could work. But that's a lot of money. And I believe there's a better way to spend that money. I believe he's a better way. I believe she's a better way. I believe they're a better way. Why spend all that money on ads when we can spend it on real people for simply sharing a great product and service with their friends?
Today is nothing short of an emotional sacrifice.
I hate talking about this because it's so painful. It's still so real. The wound is so deep. 4 weeks before the audition, my wife passed away. She was born with a condition in her heart. And so basically throughout the years, she had to have surgery after surgery. And man, I remember when the doctors pulled me in the room and they said, you know, there's nothing else we can do for you. I said, you fight for her. I said, you do whatever it takes. I said, I'll take care of my part. I will pray. She was my best friend. We never got to say goodbye. You know, I was so close to not trying out because of the grief. I mean, the grief is so intense. But I decided I'm going to go through it because I really believe that people through me can see who my wife was. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Daniel J. Goki.
You're 28?
Yeah.
And you're a music teacher.
Yeah.
What are you going to sing?
The song I'm going to sing today is I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye. I bet you wonder how I knew about your plan to make me blue with some other guy I knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise when I say how I found out yesterday. Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very soulful. Good tonal quality to your voice.
Thank you.
Good rhythm. You're in the pocket, on tune. I liked you so much. Didn't expect it.
I appreciate it.
Kara?
I am a fan of you, Danny. I thought that was great. I really did. I think you've got a lot of heart and soul in you.
I really liked you.
Thank you.
Voice a lot.
I think you're one of the best we've seen.
Yep, I do too.
I was impressed, dog. Crazy vocals from Danny. What?
I agree.
Okay, Randy, you're
Great.
100% for Danny J with the crazy vocals.
Great vocals.
Paula?
Yeah.
I agree. I think you're one of the best we've heard.
Wow.
4 yeses.
Can I get some knuckle punches here?
Welcome to Hollywood.
Well done. Well done.
Well, yo, this is a new way.
Yes, sir.
Explode it. There you go. Yeah, what?
Thank you.
That away.
Grab your ticket.
I never wanted to be that guy who went the wrong way, and I did.
He was great. Really
See you later.
good. Really good.
I mean, this is something that's about to happen right here. And Sophia, this one is for you, baby. Come on. Yes, ma'am. About Solvay through a friend of mine, and he invited me to this kind of special dinner that he was having, and Ryan Wirch was there, which is the founder of Solvay. When I saw the business model, I really liked it, and I kind of felt like I'd be stupid if I didn't do it. And I have a very, very busy schedule. And so I kind of walked away like, you know, this is an opportunity that if I just invest a little bit of time in, it could bring me some great rewards. You know, I really look to share Solevay with friends and family, people who I think could use a little bit of extra money per month. And not only that, but people who could use a savings on a phone bill. I think Solevay is a good value, just even with the foundation of what the company offers. The company offers a great service for a very reasonable price. But then on a second level, the company, the fact that, you know, you can invite other people to save money, and while you're helping them save money, you're making money. And I think that's a great opportunity. Hi, I'm Danny Gokey, and I am Solevay.
Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, a brilliant man. So much of social behavior has been created because of a man's idea. And it was interesting, just a few months ago, he said something. He said, social commerce is the next industry to blow up. Guys, we're starting it. 90% of our purchases today actually happen because of social influence that we have in our life. 90% of consumers trust the recommendations of a friend. 2015, they say the social commerce industry will be a $30 billion industry. How much of that is going to be Solevays? You are the innovator. You are the creator of the social commerce industry. You are the propagator of an economic exchange between one person to another. I see today literally tens of millions of individuals throughout this country and around the world a part of Solevay.
I like Solevay because this is a great company that offers anybody the opportunity to really go and touch other people's lives in a way and help them financially just by getting the word out. The idea is the company wants to reach out and touch as many people in a positive way and let them get blessed from it as much as they possibly can. So instead of 1,000 people becoming a millionaire, the idea is 1 million people can become thousandaires. This is the real deal, and it's going viral very quickly because people are realizing that for the amount of work you put into the opportunity, you're going to get a blessing coming out of it. Solevay, again, is the idea that here's a way that if eliminating your monthly cell phone bill is going to be a big help, here's your answer. Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Baldwin, and I am Solevay.
The energy here is so incredible at Solevay, and look who is a part of this experience. Stephen Baldwin, everybody, actor, author, and radio host. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm obviously freaking out over this venue. Thank you, Paul Allen.
Yes.
Love it here, love it here.
If you're ever in Seattle, you have got to check out. This is incredible. What a place for a launch party and a concert behind us. CeeLo Green, Danny Gokey. But let's talk about Stephen Baldwin. You're actually a part of Solevay. You believe in this company. Why did you decide to get involved?
I got a random email from a dear friend of mine, Pastor Ron Lewis in New York with Morning Star Church, said, hey, there's this new social commerce company that's being launched that really has the potential to be a blessing to millions and millions of Americans, to help them find a way, solve potentially their financial and economic month-to-month struggles. And I, I've heard about stuff like this in the past. So I said, well, okay, Ron, I love you, but, let me check it out. The more I got involved, the more I learned about it. I met Ryan Wirtz, the founder of the company. This company, Solevay, is all about and designed in such a way where you've seen in the past, you heard about companies that are multi-level marketing companies. Solevay is a social commerce company wanting people to connect up with it, but more important, in the history of companies like this in the past, they were designed so that 1,000 people can become millionaires. Well, Ryan Wirtz's heart and motivation for Solevay is for 1 million people to become thousandaires.
Thousandaires. I love that term.
When I heard that, it really touched my heart. It made me go, wow, this guy really cares. You know, it's not about a bunch of people on the upper crust level of the company making zillions of dollars. It wasn't about that. Because let's not be confused. I want to make an observation. All the guys that launch this can have great success with the company. It's just they're allowing it to be structured in such a way where everybody down the line gets blessed without having to break their backs to achieve the goal. I think that's awesome.
That's well said. Very well.
I used to pay $233 every month for cell phones. Now it's free, and Solivay pays me enough to pay my mortgage.
I share Solivay so that we can give more to our charity of choice, Show Hope, which helps orphans all over the world.
Antes pagaba $90 mensuales por mi servicio mensual. Ahora con Solivay solamente pago $49 y me queda dinero extra para pagar otras deudas.
I used to pay about $250 to $280 a month for 2 lines with Verizon cell phone service, and now that money goes to savings, just savings to enjoy life and breathe a little bit easier.
Since joining Solivay, I'm able to pay for my daughter's internship in London.
Antes yo pagaba $90 al mes por mi servicio de celular. Ahora con Solivay solamente pago $49, lo que me da suficiente dinero para pagar gasolina y otros gastos de mis vehículos.
Since I've been sharing Solivay with others, I've been able to earn enough income to pay off my car.
Y la razón que a mí me encanta hablar de Solivay es porque ellos nos ahorramos tanto dinero que podemos pagar a una persona que limpie nuestra casa y yo puedo tener mucho más tiempo con mis niños cada mes.
I used to pay $150 a month for my phone bill. I now only pay $49, which saves me money for my car insurance.
And I share Solivay because my wife and I were paying almost $200 a month with AT&T for the last 11 years. It cut our bill in half, and because of that, we get to enjoy date nights on a weekly basis by paying cash with our Solivay Visa card.
Since joining Solivay, not only have we gotten rid of our $300+ phone bill, but we've also been able to help several of our family members. My grandfather, for example, was on Social Security, and we've been able to help him actually double his income since joining Solivay.
Since I've started sharing Solivay, I have been able to pay down my student loans completely.
Since we've been telling people about Solivay, not only do we no longer have a cell phone bill, but we're able to spend money without having to think about every little penny. And this year for Christmas, Solivay paid for the entire Christmas. No budget. It was a great Christmas.
shot. 5.408 to the quicker. 5.401. What a drag race.
What a marvelous run, and the 30-year-old dude gets the win.
Ready, steady, go!
People always talk about where the next generation of drivers coming from. Aaron Oliveira is just 30 years old. Got that real kind of like, hip dude look, but they're making steady improvements on every run down the track. Great run, two of the future superstars of this sport.
I mean, look, if you're sitting in that car and you look at those grandstands.
From Top Fuel Racing, Aaron Olivares.
The grand entrance.
Oh, thank you.
Ready. Ready, steady, go.
Aaron holds on. He was first off the starting line. You saw the cylinder drop, and then you saw Randy Meyer starting to make a charge near the end. But Aaron gets the win. 5.52 to a 5.55.
You know, these guys work so hard, my armor coach, and I'm just glad I could do my job, get it down the track, and I just thank these guys so much.
Second national event, and you're going for a win already.
It's unbelievable. Making a boy's dream come true.
Ready, steady, go!
Again, you saw it from the Sanyo lightship. Aaron Oliveras was second off the line, but first to the stripe.
Your first national event final on one of the biggest stages we have in the tour. In front of how many folks?
Yeah, a million.
Yeah, right here, Dave.
There's a lot of things about Solvay that appeal. There's so many good things, bringing a company together, bringing people together, and being able to have a mobile phone company that you can actually bring other people together and help pay for your own cell phone bill. I mean, how exciting is that? I'm excited to share Solvay with everyone. Our fan base within NHRA drag racing. We're going to build teams with the fan base, our family, friends. Solvay literally affects everyone in such a positive way that we're going to share it with everybody. Such an exciting company. I mean, you take something such as your mobile device that you need every day and build a business off of it. My communication, everything is through a mobile device, and I have to have Solvay. I'm Aaron Oliveras, driver of the Solvay Top Alcohol Dragster, and I am Solvay.
And they're talking about Solvay. Joining us this morning is Ryan Wirtz. He's the CEO of this new mobile phone company, and it's generating so much buzz, we thought we'd invite him in and find out what it's all about. Good morning to you, Ryan.
Good morning.
Okay, Solvay. Explain what it means, because obviously you've got a lot of important people backing your idea.
Well, Solvay, we are a new mobile services company offering $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide on T-Mobile's network. We're a company that is doing things differently today. We're focusing on people and helping make a difference in people's lives by just using something they use every day, which is our mobile phone.
Okay, and you said you thought of this idea because everyone basically has a mobile phone, and everybody's connected to social media in some way.
They are. So we built everything on a platform where we see today 300 million individuals in this country carry a mobile phone. The majority of everyone today is now connected through social networks. And so we created an environment where instead of spending hundreds of millions, billions of dollars in typical advertising, we move those to the greatest advertisers in the world, which happens to be people. So if individual happens to refer Solvay to 3 individuals, they get $20 a month. If that continues through our social commerce platform, many people are seeing not only enough money to pay for their entire phone bill, $49 a month, many people are making $50, $100, $200 a month from doing something they do every day using their phone.
So you're using your phone, you refer the service to a friend, a couple of friends, you get paid, and it comes right off of your cell phone bill. So you could be saving money right off the bat.
You actually get it, which is really exciting with this. Every one of our social members, which is what we call them, they get a purple Solvay Visa debit card. And so just someone putting a post on Facebook or tweeting a message about Solvay through our outreach management system that we have in our social commerce platform, every 3 people that start using Solvay through them, they're making $20 a month, which gets put directly on their Visa debit card.
And we do that stuff anyway. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're telling our friends about ideas, so it's a win-win for everyone.
It is, and that's one of the reasons why we had the leading mobile operators actually trying to become the exclusive behind Solvay. We selected T-Mobile because of the tremendous backbone that they have and nationwide coverage in 4G, and seeing incredible success thus far. Just in 2 weeks since we launched, over 30,000 individuals have come on to Solvay as their primary mobile service provider.
And some of the people that are backing you, like we saw in the video, Stephen Baldwin, a former Miss America, and CeeLo Green is on board too? It's like a who's who.
Well, we've had a lot of great people that have wanted to be involved in some way or another with the company. We've got tremendous individuals from, luminaries in the technology industry, Congress. What people saw is the opportunity to frankly change the way things are being done today, and seeing at the end of the day millions of people's lives being positively benefited based on what they normally do.
So how do we get Solivay? How do we sign up?
Well, typically it's through someone who's told you about it. So in this case, you would typically see at www.solivay.com / whatever that person's name is that's a part of Solivay. You can see all across Facebook, through Twitter, individuals that are part of it. We move everything through our members. That's how you get to Solivay, is through somebody that's already part of it.
Good stuff. Well, I'm glad we got to meet you, Ryan. Thank you so much for coming in.
Have a great day.
Take care. See ya.
You don't have to look very far to see that our country is in recovery. It hasn't been easy, and it still feels like it's going slow. Everyone is looking for a little more money each month, so they don't have to stretch so much, so they have room to breathe.
Individuals today have gotten desensitized. We're expecting there to be challenging news in front of us. The reality is individuals need to make more than what they're currently making.
Times like these are what have defined our country. Our people take a hold of the challenges before them and turn them into strength and purpose. The funny thing is, people are surrounded by money every day. It's called advertising. It's loud, it's often unwelcome, and it's a very, very big business.
Large corporations spend billions of dollars every single day trying to get you and I to buy something. The reality is I don't remember the last time I actually bought something because I saw it on a billboard.
I think it's about 2,000 advertising messages hit people every day today. It's just noise.
The mobile phone industry alone spent over $12 billion in advertising and marketing last year trying to get new customers. Yes, that's with a B. And do you know what they did with it? The story goes something like this. One of the big 4 mobile phone operators, like AT&T, will yell at the other 3 mobile phone operators' customers and say, "Come on over." Some people switch. Then another company like Verizon has to yell even louder at Sprint and Boost customers and hope that they have a change of heart. And some people do. Now Sprint has to yell even louder. Well, you get the idea. And yelling is expensive. Yelling costs a lot of money. So we asked ourselves, what if someone created a company that didn't spend money on yelling, but instead spent money on talking, on sharing? What if we took all of that money and spent all of those dollars instead on the best advertiser in the world, you? So we created Solivay, a social commerce company offering mobile service.
I believe Solivay is creating a new industry called social commerce, where we're taking what individuals do naturally every single day through a social means of sharing, and we're going to take those advertising dollars that had been spent already and shifting it to individuals instead of 1 or 2 large corporations.
First, we made it great by partnering with and using the network backbone of T-Mobile to ensure our service would have great coverage and some of the fastest speeds around.
T-Mobile's thrilled to be partnering with Solivay on this first-of-its-kind approach to wireless. T-Mobile looks forward to providing you and all the Solivay members with a great nationwide 4G experience, which is only going to get better with the aggressive investments we're making.
Then we gave it a great price of $49 a month for unlimited voice, text, and data. 4G nationwide, no contracts, full transparency, really simple. Then we made it social by creating a networked community tied into the social networks you're already connected to, so you can easily get on board and invite your friends.
We built a whole social network, standalone, so that when you're in Solivay, that you can share with your network, that you can go understand what's happening, get the latest video, exchange a high five for someone who just accomplished something. All of that is within the community itself.
The more people you share with, the more credit you get, and the more you get paid. Here's how it works. Your friends would like to save money and only pay $49 a month for unlimited voice, text, and data. If you share Solivay with 3 friends and they join, you get $20 a month. 6 friends, $40 a month. Now your phone service is only costing you $9 a month. And when those 6 friends share, this is where it gets interesting. If half of those 6 do half of what you did, now you're making a total of $150 a month. And if all 6 of your friends get only 3 people to join each, you're making $260 a month. Now you're getting free 4G unlimited voice, text, and data, plus over $200 a month in your pocket. And when your network continues to grow, you continue to make even more money. One less bill, one less worry.
Generally speaking, businesses take from the people who are its customers. Solivay sells a service and then gives people an opportunity to build their own economic value.
You put an extra couple $100 in someone's pocket right now, the way this economy's going, you free them up to do a whole lot of stuff they couldn't do. Maybe they can quit that 2nd or 3rd job and spend a little extra time with their kids. Maybe they can pay that rent and maybe get a bigger house or a better car that runs. That is really, really a big deal. And that's what we're focused on doing.
We don't just think this is an amazing way to get your mobile service. We think this is an amazing way of doing business.
Social networking connects people in new ways, but what people haven't turned that into is real commerce. Through Solivate, we're actually bringing a direct benefit to people, not just advertising to them, but bringing something that impacts their lives, and that changes the game.
Better than any advertisement is word of mouth, and that's why we're excited to partner with Solivay.
Solivay is a perfect example of the American ingenuity. This, to me, is a Sam Walton-esque move.
Well, when you think about the last 5 to 10 years, you've seen the growth of some astonishing companies, whether it's Google or Microsoft or Apple or eBay, Amazon, you name it. It would be wonderful if Solivay took its place with those other companies as one of the leading innovators in American business.
It is a win-win-win opportunity.
One of the great things in business is when you have two things come together. One is the opportunity to have a great business, but it's also the chance to do something that does good for people directly.
We believe that Solivay is the start of something big, because we're turning away from the world of yelling and advertising, because we're turning selling into sharing. We're a company that's focused on you.
With Solivay, we're putting the value on who we should, and that's people, powered by relationships.
So let's take the first step. Do what you do every day. When you really like something, share. Share it with your friends and family so that they can save too. And then all of you can share in the benefit and tremendous growth in the Solivay network.
My friends trust me more than any TV spot. I reach more people than any radio ad.
My actions speak louder than any billboard.
I am the TV spot. I am the billboard.
I am the radio ad.
I am the future of advertising.
I am the best way to share.
I am Solivay.
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 Help your fellow man. Well, that's who I am.